you feel to confess I loved you from the start.
Okay, we back with another one of these videos, and I'm low-key enjoying making these types of videos. I need to scoot back from the mic. Okay, boom. So Pete, we obviously got the verse of the day. Proverbs 19:21. Read with me now. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. Come on now. Yeah, we getting into it straight up like that. And if you've seen the title or thumbnail, you know that this video is about the first two arcs of my story, basically how I wanted them to go and how they're coming together. So I've finished the first arc, which is called the crucifixion arc. Yeah, so with the crucifixion arc, I basically just get a footholding for the story, a little foundation, give it a couple of it's a lot of characters named and a lot of characters that are significant, have more significant roles in later chapters and arcs. And I just wanted to get that understood right then and in that arc, similar to how Naruto does it. That's kind of what I was going for with it, with the Konoha 11 and all that. So once the manga drops, you know that this is where I got it from, Naruto. And yeah, it's basically a lot of symbolism and references to the Bible and to revelations in as a whole. It's basically revelations. At the end of the arc, we get to see a bit of what Revelations talks about. So I encourage you to read the Bible, because best works of the world, know what I'm saying? Best work to ever come out, the most bought book of all time. Okay, so then we got the second arc, which is the Heroes Festival arc. Not too much symbolism in there, but it's a lot of dialogue for sure. Not much fighting, because I wanted to just get a foundation for the power system of the anime in that arc. So majority of the arc will go over a lot, if not all, of Aki's system, the power system. And then the Mio School event arc will cover the rest of it. And it'll be certain things in later arcs that'll just cover up little, little small but major, mechanics and functionalities of Aki. And with the second arc, it's not as long as the first one. It's around like half, like cut down to like half of what the first arc was. First arc is around like 60 something chapters. That may be long for a arc, or the first arc, but I wasn't expecting it to go that far. I planned for it to be like 30 chapters long, but with the addition of certain, information and elaborating on that information, it went by to 60. And now we're in the second arc, which starts at like chapter 82, 81, one of those. And like I said, it's a majority based on Aki as a whole, and I plan on making a video about Aki. I think I said this in previous videos, a complete guide of Aki. Unlike the first two videos I did, it'll be a more distinguished and complete version to where I talk about everything in the system. Well, what you really need to know. And I get a lot of what's the word, inspiration for the system from Naruto, Nin, Hunter x Hunter, and a bit from JJK and Complicity. In terms of like, JJK does it in a way that a lot can be bunched up together, and certain things got counters to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pop a domain, or you got simple domain, a hollow wicker basket on, and yeah, I tend to go on to that too, so Aki won't be a completely busted thing with no counters and no way to just come out of a fight, come out of the fight with a win versus a character whose power is immense. I wanted to just give a lot of information about it to damn, to give the characters and give the story more complicity in terms of fights. Some fights will be simple, other fights will be more strategized and all that. And yeah, so first, like I said, Nin is probably my most. This is probably where I get most of my inspiration from, with the Nin system being like Ten, Zetsu, and all of that. I can't think of what that's called. The four major principles. With the four major principles and advanced techniques, I do put a lot of that into the system with soul augments and soul arts, which, like I said, I will go over in another video. I will not go over the individual soul arts and soul augments, because there is a lot of those, and it's basically like certain things have counters to them. Like reinforcement, Aki has a reinforcement counter. Soul arts are the combination of soul techniques in a specific order. If the order is changed, it is not the same as the previous one. Let's say I had 1 and 2, and that should equal 3. But if I flip it to 2 and 1, it doesn't equal 3. It equals something entirely different. And I know that's not how math works, but hey, it's the best example I can give right now. It's basically like, depending on the order, if you switch the order up with the soul techniques, the abilities become the opposite of each other. So 1 and 2 would be 3, 2 and 1 would be 1 or 2, something like that. I quite literally do not know how to explain it. And chakra, to be honest, I didn't know it was as complex as it was, mainly due to the fact that in the first part Naruto, in the first part of Naruto, it is not, heavily covered, or unless I just didn't pay attention. But yeah, we got a lot going on with chakra. I don't even know if I could put these websites up on the screen, but hey, we just gonna get through it. I don't care. Yeah, it's a lot going on with the chakra system, and I feel like it's a lot more going on with the Nin system, mainly due to how one can use it, and just Nin abilities in general, and how that comes into play. Enhancement, the types, it's so complex, bro. And Jujutsu Kaisen damn near takes the cake on the Nin system. because of like cursed energy, the whole power system surrounding that is quite complicated when they begin to explain it, because they go into like 6 different dialogues with like 7 different pages. And believe me, if you've read or watched it, it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about in the whole thing. Like curse, I love let me show you. Like curse restrictions, binding vows, heavenly restriction, black flash, positive energy, special traits, cursed energy reinforcement, cursed energy output. Like, bro, and it may seem simple a bit just from me talking about it, but if you have read or watched JJK, you know that it is not as simple as I'm making it out to be. It's too much going on with it, and so much can happen in a fight with the whole energy. It's insane. Like I seen I seen a fight. It was with the whole Sukuna fight, actually. Sukuna versus Gojo. Spoiler alert. Simple. The whole it was so complex to understand how certain abilities and certain techniques they used countered each other, with the whole hollow wicker basket, then the way he used simple domain, and how, bro, it's just hard to, you know what I'm saying, take in, at least for me. And I wanted to make my manga like that, so I could spice up the fight, so it won't just be a Dragon Ball type fight or a Naruto type fight. Well, Naruto, like I said, it has complicity in the system, but they don't really, well, I'll say with Naruto fighting anybody is almost just I'm just gonna throw a Rasengan at you and win. Versus let's say Data versus Sasuke. That fight was a more strategic one in the use and manipulation of chakra. That's the best example I can give of the chakra system being, complex, but it does get more complex into it. And like I said, I can't show what I want to about it, but let's say a soul arts between, in this order, power output and no, not that one, simple, not that one. Aki focus and aura manifestation. In that order, it creates a complex resonance. Now, I can't go into detail of what a complex resonance is, but a resonance is basically a little power up to the concentration state of one in a fight, and a complex resonance complicates that a bit. That may sound dumbed down or just uninspiring, but hey, you gotta deal with what I can tell. Like nullification and redirection equals a synthetic negation, and nullification, like, bro, nullification and redirection equals a synthetic negation, versus a redirection and a nullification equals a spirit negation. Now, synthetic negation goes more on the external, versus the spirit negation goes more into eternal soul like, you know what I'm saying, disruptions. If I had a script for this, it would be much better. But like I said, I wanted to make a lot. I wanted to have a lot going for my system. But this is the end of the video. Hope you guys like and enjoy. And if you have, please feel free to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying it. I don't know why. I just dislike saying it. But if you like the video, you know what I'm saying, I'm here to make more. And like I said, that is the end of the video. Peace.
This for my pops, this for my mama, this for my legacy. I'm trying to be the better man, I'm trying to find the better me, the highest in the room. I don't even need no ecstasy, I'm fighting through this life, still young when I'm 70. Heavenly, baby, how you doing? I want everything, so deep. Trying to fight the battle, but it's telling me. Piss poor, what the fuck this nigga trying to settle me? Dreamed of a greater life, it's in me, not ahead of me. I just wanna make more love, more friends. I just wanna make what God give in. Got my back on the ropes, but I can't give in. Rejects was my bros, we ain't never fit in.